7 Action News, always taking action for you.
Good evening. A major sweep that crosses state lines makes its way right here to Metro Detroit. Young girls saved from sex trafficking.
And when it was all over, investigators say they rescued more than 100 teens who were being victimized and arrested dozens of people. 7 Action News investigator Heather Catallo is live now at FBI headquarters in Detroit. And Heather, what have you learned about this widespread investigation?
Well, federal agents and police rescued 10 local teenagers in this operation, including 2 young girls who were in the process of being abducted by a pimp in Flint. Underage girls found in motels being forced into a life of prostitution. This is video from an undercover operation where the FBI and local law enforcement agencies teamed up to take down the pimps that are exploiting young teenagers and children.
Detroit ranked second out of more than 70 cities for this type of problem.
FBI spokesman Simon Shaquette says since last Thursday, Detroit federal agents and the members of the Southeast Michigan Crimes Against Children Task Force recovered 10 teenagers from Michigan and arrested 18 pimps.
They are now in safe custody. If there's a stable family situation that we can return them to, then that's the goal. Otherwise, Child Protective Services will ensure that they're removed from somebody that could be endangering their lives.
Agents say they made arrests at suburban hotels throughout the area, including 3 in Southfield. Police say the pimps who were arrested could face federal and state charges, including human trafficking crimes. This is the 7th national operation since 2003 to stop the growing trend of child prostitution. So far, the feds have recovered 2,700 children.
For any pimp or anyone else that is seeking to exploit young women, we are very serious about this type of enforcement, and we're going to continue to do these kinds of operations and make sure that these pimps are arrested and brought to justice.
The feds also seized $60,000 locally and several vehicles as part of this operation. Reporting live at FBI headquarters in Detroit, I'm Heather Catallo, 7 Action News. Joanne, back to you.
Incredible story, Heather. We heard Simon talk there about where those girls could end up. Do we know where most of them are now?
Yes, these underage girls range in age from 16 to 17 years old, the ones taken into custody locally, and most of them are now back with some family members at this point.
Good to hear, Heather. Thank you so much. The feds tell us they were able to track down a lot of these prostitution cases using websites like Backpage.com. You may recall back in 2011, 4 women were killed in Detroit, and police say at least 2 of them met the suspect by advertising on Backpage. Today, Michigan's Attorney General Bill Schuette spoke to 7 Action News about lawsuits to try and shut down that site.
They hide behind this issue of prior restraint and First Amendment issues that you all, as reporters, understand. But what they do is they take it improperly a step beyond. So many attorneys general, like I, were working on what we can do so that the back pages of the world are shut down.
Schuette says his office is on a mission to warn others about human trafficking, and he's doing that with the help of the state's Human Trafficking Commission.